Thank you for choosing to find out a bit more about the Oxford Flood Alleviation Scheme. This presentation is designed to introduce the scheme and explain how this key piece of infrastructure will reduce flood risk. The Oxford Flood Alleviation Scheme is a partnership of 10 organisations working to reduce flood risk to Oxford. We are dedicated to creating an exemplar flood alleviation scheme that will benefit everyone that lives, works in and visits Oxford. Our scheme is one of the biggest flood alleviation schemes in England, costing £150 million. The benefits of our scheme are similarly impressive. For every £1 spent on the scheme, it will realise £10 in benefits in reducing flood risk and avoiding the cost of property damage, emergency response and recovery. Our scheme is funded. Over £88 million is committed by government and £66.5 million from partners and third parties. All properties in Oxford currently at risk of flooding from the River Thames will see their flood risk reduced when the scheme is in place. The Oxford Flood Alleviation Scheme will benefit everyone in Oxford. The Oxford Flood Alleviation Scheme is designed to cope with severe floods of a size last seen in Oxford in 1947. Since Oxford is more built up, a flood on the scale of 1947 would be catastrophic for Oxford today and would have a devastating impact on businesses and commerce in the city. In this time of COVID-19, the last thing Oxford needs is a significant flood without the benefit of this key piece of infrastructure. Our scheme will create more capacity within the existing undeveloped floodplain and allow more floodwater to move through it. This reduces the flood risk in developed areas of Oxford without increasing the risk to other communities. Areas that will benefit from reduced flood risk are shown by the white rings on this map. These include the Botley Road and Abingdon Road areas, the railway line, the Osney area and South Hinksey. But how does a scheme like this actually reduce flood risk? During a flood, water starts to move through the floodplain. In a smaller, more common flood, water is contained in the undeveloped floodplain. In a larger flood, water can reach developed areas. Properties can be flooded. Some people may have to leave their homes. Roads and public transport can be affected. People may struggle to get to work, to go shopping, or to get kids to school. Infrastructure, such as electricity, water, and telecommunications, may be affected. We can increase the space for water in the floodplain by lowering the ground level to create a new stream and a gently sloping floodplain of new wetland habitat. In some areas, new structures will be needed to complement the new stream. Earth embankments and flood walls reduce flood risk in low-lying areas where houses would otherwise still flood. New and replacement bridges where footpaths and bridleways need to cross the new stream. Culverts to allow water to pass under existing road bridges and the railway line. The new stream provides high-quality habitat for fish and other aquatic species. The gently sloping floodplain provides a new wetland habitat, wildflower and grazing meadows, and ponds for wildlife. With the scheme in place, more water can move through the floodplain. Now in large floods, roads, public transport and people's houses and businesses are less likely to be affected. The gently sloping floodplain provides a corridor of wetland habitat for wildlife, alongside opportunities for enjoyment of nature. The floodplain changes from this to this. We hope you found this presentation insightful and now understand how the scheme will deliver multiple benefits to Oxfordshire. Please contact us if you have any questions or would like to find out more. We would also like to hear from you if you would be willing to share your flood stories and how the scheme will benefit you or your business directly. In the meantime, we encourage you to check your flood risk and resilience.